Hello, my name is Asige. Welcome to Blind Girl Manenos. And in this short series, we are going to be getting into COVID-19 and visually impaired persons. Let's talk about it.
And action.
If you have been around me for any period of time, you will know that I'm quite independent. I don't usually need people around me. But there are those things that I really cannot escape getting help. For example, cleaning around the house. There are just some things and some places that I would not be able to clean thoroughly on my own. With social distancing, however, I am not able to get anyone to come and help me. It's very difficult to convince somebody to come over to my house and help me to clean and check on the things that I have cleaned to make sure that they are in order. Because understandably, they're scared too that I might have corona or that they might have corona and give it to me. So there are many issues in terms of social distancing in the visually impaired community. And it's not just cleaning around the house. I might need help in finding something that I've lost, reading something that's come into the post, or figuring out what's in the fridge or on the shelves that needs to be replaced when I go to the shops next. It's just little things like that where it would be super helpful to have somebody around to assist. Nobody is really volunteering, and those who are, of course, are putting themselves at risk for my sake, which isn't good. Next is shopping. Unfortunately, in Kenya, we don't have much of a culture of online shopping for supermarkets. It's not as popular as it might be in the West, for example. And this would have been very helpful if it was something that could work well. At the moment, it's difficult for me to go shopping because, like I said, people are a little bit apprehensive about coming over and assisting me because they know if we go out shopping with Crystal, she may reach out and look for my elbow to assist her. And the days that I am able to get into the shops, unfortunately, there's a little bit of stigma around helping somebody with visual impairment because of the same reason. They will reach out and may request to get help. And also, using my hands as my eyes to figure out what's on the shelves, and so on and so forth. And people, of course, understandably, they're thinking of their own health as well. They can't just put themselves at risk to help me get my shopping done. So these are just a couple of the issues when it comes to going to the supermarket. Delivery services online would have been perfect right now. And I feel like a solution that somebody could come up with is ndudhis or boda bodas delivering straight from the supermarket or straight from the local markets to visually impaired persons' homes or PWDs or any other vulnerable group that may need home delivery services. But on the flip side of that solution, I also kind of thought that there might be connectivity issues because maybe ndudhis don't want to go all the way into someone's compound and right to their doorstep. Depending on where they are, how far they are, how good the roads are, what time of day it is, so on and so forth. I have to think about that a little bit more. But if you have any ideas, comment below. Going to the vegetable market, because personally I use Kawangware to shop for my fruits and vegetables, is even more of a difficult task. You cannot go anywhere. It's obviously not as organized as I would need it to be as a visually impaired person with aisles and organized shelving because of the nature of it being an open market. And in that situation, as you can imagine, it is a complete mind. Social distancing also means that I'm not able to go to doctor's appointments as I usually do need to do, which is weekly. Of course, doctors are there to assist me if I need it, but I'm also scared of going out of my house every single week and going to the doctors. Walking into a hospital where there are potentially hundreds of other people with the coronavirus, I don't think that's a good idea. So, I've just had to miss out my eye appointments because of COVID-19. And that's not great because my doctors need to see me regularly to ensure that the pressure in my eyes is not fluctuating or going too high or too low. Social distancing also means that I'm not able to get the exercise that I usually would like to get on a daily basis. I love to go out walking because, hey, I can't just jog around the streets like I used to be able to when I was sighted. So going to Arboretum or going to any other park for me is an absolute treat. But now I cannot do that because I would usually need to go with somebody to walk next to me and assist me on the trail. So getting fitness into my routine at the moment has not been happening. Some of you also know that I love yoga. But because of social distancing and the directives given by the government, this isn't happening. Another thing that I've been advocating for since I found the app is Be My Eyes. In my channel, you'll see a video that I did about Be My Eyes and how it works. But if you, as a sighted person, could volunteer on Be My Eyes to offer assistance to visually impaired people like myself on the other side of the camera, that would be really great. At the moment, I am using Be My Eyes app throughout my house and in the compound, and when I need some help, I switch on my phone, click onto the app, and then somebody from across the world will help me to figure out what I'm looking for, to read something out for me, and just to help me figure out what's going on around me. But the issue with that is you have to have good Wi-Fi and enough bundles. Of course, I cannot go into all the issues involved in depth about social distancing and the visually impaired community, but at least you have some idea of what we are going through as VIPs in Kenya. Please share this video with anybody that you think will need to hear it. Thanks for watching.
And cut.